Who were taught the lessons, rioters or victims? Union Home Minister Amit Shah chose to rake the communal polarization technique while speaking at an election rally at Mahudha, Kheda district of Gujarat on November 25. Referring to the biggest communal carnage under the BJP government in 2002, he said, the rioters were given a lesson in 2002 which led to long-lasting peace in Gujarat.
ગુજરાતની પ્રજાએ ભારતીય જનતા પાર્ટીની સરકાર બનાવી 2001 માં નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મુખ્યમંત્રી બન્યા 2002 માં એક અટકચારો આદત પડી ગઈ હતી એ રાઇટ્સ વાળાઓએ રમખાણો વાળાએ કર્યો 2002 માં જે સબક શીખવાડ્યો એ ઘડીને આજનો દાડો કોડ ભૂલી ગયા છે.
Next day he repeated the same theme with almost the same words in another election rally elsewhere. It is an undeniable fact that the perpetrators incited violence on a very large scale which shook many districts and caused at least more than 1,000 deaths of men and women and children. Independent sources claim that the death toll was around 2,000. The whole world condemned the massacre of innocent people in one voice. The Supreme Court of India observed that while Rome was burning, Nero was fiddling. Not a single word of condemnation came from the ruling head of the state. Now questions are being raised from different quarters whether the real instigators and perpetrators of the carnage have been punished or the victims were further victimized. The ruling party of the state fully benefited from the consequences of the carnage. In the beginning, most of the cases against the perpetrators were withdrawn. The Supreme Court and the NHRC had to intervene and pressurize the state government to bring the culprits to justice. Ehsan Jafri, ex-MP of Congress, was continuously calling the Chief Minister, Police Commissioner, and other authorities. But, he along with scores of people was eliminated mercilessly. Massacres took place in Naroda Patia besides Gulberg Society and hundreds of other places. Policemen on duty simply refused to save the victims. They were saying that they did not have orders to save them. The Vajpayee government at the center agreed to give 150,100 INR for the relief work. Out of that, 28 crore rupees was returned on the plea that it was not required. After a long court battle, Gujarat High Court passed a judgment that all the religious places destroyed in riots should be restored and appropriately compensated. The Gujarat government went against this in the Supreme Court. It pleaded that being a secular state, it is not its duty to restore the destroyed religious places. Up to now, the appeal is pending. Public memory is proverbially very short. But Amit Shah's memory, we think, is not so short. For the sake of justice, in the name of the Constitution, he should search his heart and think whether the rioters were taught a lesson or it were the victims who were taught the lesson. Further, are they not being taught lesson after lesson? One recent example is the release of 11 killers and rapists of Bilkis Bano and her family. Further questions may be asked why convicts like Maya Kodnani and Jaideep Patel are out on bail and enjoying freedom.